Hello everyone, today's topic of our lecture is clinical data management system. Clinical data management is the part of clinical trials management that deals specifically with the information that comes of the trials in order to yield the ethical and repeatable results. Researchers must document their patients' medical status, including everything relative to the status and trial interventions. Clinical data management evolved from the drug companies needed for the honest path from their research to their findings. In short, their data had to be reproducible. CDM helps evolve a standard based approach, and many regulators are continually imposing their requirement on it. For instance, paper is no longer favored as collection method. The most clinical trials prefer software system that improves the timeline and quality of the data. In model data management, the cycle begins when the clinical trials in the planning stages and goes through the final analysis and lockdown of the data. The stages for the data management are as follow. First, plan. The data manager prepares the database from and overall the plan. Collect. Staff gathers data in course of trials. Assure. The data manager determines if the data plan and tools meet the requirement. Identify. Staff and data manager identify any issue of risk. Preserve. The data manager preserve the data already collected and mitigate the risk. Integrate. The data manager oversees the different database and information mapped together constantly. Analyze. The statistician analyze the mapped data trends and outcome. Log. The data manager logs the database for integrity. When comes to data, clinical research has several areas of responsibility. Sponsors can split those functions among the several staff. In smaller studies, assign them to the main data manager. These functions include the following: clinical system, any software or technology used, data management, data acquisition, coding and standardization, data review analytics, quality management, auditing and statistical analysis of the collected data, data standard, checking against regulatory requirement, innovation, using tools and theory that coordinates with the developing field for more innovation, templates to use in clinical trials. Clinical trials template start in clinical research. The role and responsibility of clinical trials data management. Clinical data management software assign database access limitation based on the assigned role and responsibilities of the users. The coding ensures there is a adult audit trials and the users can only access their respective required functionalities without the ability to make other change. All staff member were manager, programmer, staff, data entry person have different level of access to the software system as a delineated in the protocol. The principal investigators can use the CDMs to restrict their access levels. Clinical trial data management. CDM is the process of program or study, collecting, cleaning, and managing subject, and study the data in the way the compliance with internal protocol and regulatory requirement. It is simultaneously the initial phase in the clinical trials, a field of study and aspirational model.